It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And here's a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And a promising trend this month has been a rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's doing a great job with his shot selection, and that is helping his team with their efficiency numbers.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Jared Allen. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And for the Mavericks, Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for your young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Misses the three. Poole against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And we're about a minute into the first. And Burke, here we go. Rejected by Allen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brunson. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Doncic. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. He takes it in, banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Porzingis. Bertans comes in for Kleber. And Hardaway is subbed in for Burke. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Hardaway. He had 9 points in his last time out. Goes back up. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Johnson passes to Hayes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
Guys, when you look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings, he's got a great skill set on the offensive end. He can get off the bounce. He can find his teammates. This guy can slot into either backcourt position. You love the versatility.
Here's Brissett. Pass to Hayes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. With only one game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. You look at the Mavericks, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course, Oklahoma City, well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far.
Looking at Oklahoma City, as suspected, they've put up little resistance against quality opponents. Wins have become nearly impossible to come by.
Yeah, they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Oklahoma City. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 8 points. And with Gilgeous-Alexander, he finds success no matter the roll, Doors.
Yeah, this guy is very easy to play off of. He's improved his passing as a playmaker. He's got a natural gift for scoring. There's so much to like about SGA.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Thunder. Deflected. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. .27 seconds left in the first quarter here. For three, Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Maledon. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Releases. Tries again. And Hayes lays it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back to that level.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Moses Brown is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Burke in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Brown can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Poole for three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
He drops it from range. Poole's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
And you know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out to hit beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot.
And rejected. Outside Hardaway from about 19. That one doesn't drop. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Burke on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Timeout called. The Thunder. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
With some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Kleba, and Doncic has subbed in for Hardaway. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murphy pulls it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Diallo finds Allen. Can't hit from in close. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander on target from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Poole from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Doncic. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Brunson, rejected by Allen. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And he makes it. 9 points in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Brunson against Poole. Pass to Burke. Fires for 3. No good there. And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder out in front. They're up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oklahoma City was looking great right away. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. They found their rhythm early in this one, jumping out to an 11-point advantage. In the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but were still playing confident and were able to finish the half up by 10. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. We've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Amadou Diallo out there with Jared Allen. And that one's good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And Doris, a career resurgence for a former 9th overall pick, Trey Burke.
Right, he spent some time in the G League, but with his stature, not exactly a stopper, right? There's a size issue in terms of the defensive end of the floor. But boy, has he improved his efficiency as a scorer. And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
And stolen by Porzingis. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Brunson. And he gets that one. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Diallo from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Doncic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Doncic has got 12 points.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Burke. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Johnson against Doncic. With some arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Johnson. Kept alive and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Finney-Smith checked in for Brunson. So it's the Mavericks now. 6-point game. Doncic outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And Doncic hammers it home.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Pass to Brissett, and here's Hayes. Outside Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Moses Brown.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
At 6'6", you can see shot ready. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good use of the catch and shoot.
Pass to Bertans. And here's Brown. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's Doncic on the drive. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Johnson with the drive. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
From deep, Johnson. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Got a hand on it. Second chance effort. Oklahoma City has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Maledon. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Maledon. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Maledon for 3. Knocks it loose. Back to Brissett. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Bertans. Burke comes in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Finney-Smith. Doncic against Allen. Doncic, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Jordan Poole.
And the second free throw is good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder out in front, up 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Doncic in at the three, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pass to Brunson. The three ball. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Knocks it down from distance. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Dallas shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Brunson up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Poole from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Over to the wing, and here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Poole, driving to the basket, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And Dallas calls time here.
To Dallas.
Starting. Fires the three. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Doncic with the bucket.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
Diallo outside, fires the three. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now, the Mavericks on the run. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
Here's the teardrop from 9 feet out, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
How about the shot mechanics of your 7-footer? Kristaps Porzingis is efficient in catch and shoot.
To the wing on the left, pass to Poole. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Murphy. It's tipped. Here's Burke. Takes it inside. It's deflected. Diallo left side. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 10. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Brown comes in for Luka Doncic. Bullock, he's checked in for Burke. And Green is subbed in for Brunson. And it's Green missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Launches a three. Can't get it to drop, and it's Dallas the other way.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And Diallo, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. Good on the second one.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Here's Bullock. From the stripe. The shot misses. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.